or major in elementary education, then we could carry on with early childhood education and care. We do have a lot of nursing students also, or nursing graduates, who went there and studied Diploma of Community Services and Advanced Diploma of Community Sector Management as well. So some of them has started with Certificate 4, Aging Support, or Certificate 3, Individual Support, progressing to their diploma and advanced diploma level. So I'm very glad to see a lot of Filipino students already enrolled in SEI. Now, sometimes also we think of how much would it cost you. Isn't it that it's quite expensive when we study abroad, right? Now, in SEI, one advantage we have is that we offer flexible payment plan. So once you commence your study there, you could actually apply for a payment plan which make it easier for the students to pay their tuition fee. Let's say, for example, when you started applying, we would just be asking you for a term fee. So let's say you will be paying the term fee. Once you are there, you will be starting to pay on the 4th month already. Then we slowly ask you to pay your tuition fee every month. So since my presentation won't appear there, later on, I am very glad to show you how much you're going to spend when you will be enrolling with us. Okay? Now, apart from that, we offer guaranteed work placements as well. So our students who is enrolled in our health and community service will be doing their work placements for free for around 300 to 60 hours to 400 hours. So that will be an added advantage to you. Okay, some of them will get sponsorship, but of course, the biggest advantage is for you to get your experience in Australia. Okay? Now, there's an adage, like 1,000 steps begin in, 1,000 miles begin with a single step, right? So I am glad to see that you are here because today you are already doing the first step. Okay? In SEI, I won't be saying thank you and goodbye, but later I will say, but now I'm saying thank you and I'll see you later. I'll see you also in Australia. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Frizette Aquino. Let's now move on to our next speaker, ladies and gentlemen. He is a marketing specialist at Ashton. Let's give a big hand to Ben Cao. We'll now move on to our next speaker. Friends, we have the country manager from SCU. We have Sir Omo Toledo. Miss Omo Toledo.
Hello. Hi everyone. I always get mistaken for a boy. So normally when they introduce me, it's always a sir or a mister. But I'm 100% female. How's everyone doing? Good? Still have energy to listen to a couple of more presentations? I'm just checking. Nice. Thank you for having me here today. So I'm very happy for World Connect. They've always been one of our strongest partners here in the Philippines, and they've taken care of our students very well. They have sent us several students who are actually in the middle of their respective programs. So it'd be nice to maybe meet some of you who will eventually commence in our school. Yeah, so let me welcome you to our university.
Hold on, video to play. So we have another raffle draw. Ganahan mo, Ana. Ganahan mo, Ana. Ako pa nagunggan, wey. Wow. Let's have another raffle draw. And, okay, alright. So ako na siguro mag-pick. By the way, let me remind everybody, for kayo deciding to leave later, please make sure that you get to submit your registration forms to our assurance available. Do you have your registration forms with you? Asa man? Okay, gamitan ninyo. So please make sure that you get to submit that to our assurance. And later on, we will have our counseling booths available. So you may approach our staff kay para nga for whatever concerns that you may have for counseling purposes, of course, you may freely ask or convey your concerns, okay? Alright, so let's have our first winner for a 500 GC. 500 worth of GC. By the way, thank you so much to our, we have our friends, franchise owner of World Connect. Once again, Jerry and Alice Abutazil, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. All right, time to pick another winner. And we have the last 3 digits of his contact number. 356. Hi. And registration number 3004. Congratulations to Victorino Dupay. Is he around? Shall we count? 10. 7, 6. There. Congratulations. Yes, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you for spending time with us. Okay. I believe Miss Alma is now ready. Let's give a big hand to Miss Alma, ladies and gentlemen.
The lights are so bright. I think I'll be more comfortable approaching people and seeing more faces. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, so I'm here today to welcome you to our campus and get to know, just to help you get to know our university better. We've been present here in the Philippines for almost 5 years now, and we've seen an great increase in our Filipino students who have come to Australia. Or do you have any nurses here today? Nurses? Business graduates. I see shy hands. Yeah. Tourism? Anybody from hospitality here? Yes, we do. All right. So those are basically our main programs that where most of our Filipino students usually enroll. So safe to say that those are our most popular programs. All right. So SEU. Okay. So this is the main campus, and we started operating in 1994. All right. So these are the campuses that we have in Australia. We have one in Coffs Harbour. We have one in Lismore. We have our city campuses handled by Expo under Sir Alex Martinez, who's sitting right there. It's located in Melbourne and Sydney. And yeah. So our main campus is at the Gold Coast. Alright. Okay. So this is the Lismore campus. And here's a list of the courses that we are most known for in SEU Lismore. Alright, so I know that in the Philippines, Australia is most famous for Melbourne and Sydney, correct? But to tell you the truth, a lot of students now are gaining more curiosity for places like the Gold Coast, Lismore, the ones that are least or not so popular, but are becoming more popular now because of word of mouth and the good experience that our students have when they're on shore. So this is the main campus with our main disciplines. So should you find yourself curious with any of the programs, you can approach me. Just on that table right there, under Southern Cross University. Okay. So one of the things that we're really known for is student care. Okay? We know that, especially for Filipinos, our parents are very protective. And so most of the people that I would talk to are actually parents. Even if, let's say, their kids are in their late 20s, I still talk to their parents just to reassure them that you're going to be fine. Okay? Any of you have relatives in Australia? Yes? How many? Can I see hands? Wow. Right. Anybody from Gold Coast by any chance? Or Sydney, Melbourne? Queensland, maybe? Okay. So one of the reasons also why Australia is a top target destination for the Filipinos is that most of them would have relatives on shore. Okay, and that's the reason why we focus our support on our students by having student centers to show the support that we have being hands-on with our students in the campus. Okay. I think there's Alright, so if you can see, this is one of the classrooms that we have. It overlooks the beach. So if you guys, since you're in Cebu and you see the ocean a lot, it's going to feel like it's so close to home. Okay, there we go. I hope there. So you can see where SCU is. That's how big Gold Coast is, and you see their school, which is right beside the airport. So in fact, if you're going to be landing at the Gold Coast, you can see the campus from the plane. Alright, so a random question that students would ask, why would I go to SCU? Number one, I would bank on student support. It's really our number one, the number one asset that we have and that we really take pride in. Second, of course, is our industry partners. Our students who enroll in their master's or their bachelor's are asked, of course, to do their internships. And we have a beautiful list of industry partners that take in our students and eventually show their interest in absorbing them. So for students who are looking long-term into finding jobs and establishing their careers in Australia, this is a very good stepping stone for you guys. Alright, that's also the reason why student visas are very popular for the Filipino people. Okay? So in terms of rankings, for a public university to make it in the top 100, that's a big deal for us. And I have to give credit to our Asian students, especially the Filipinos who are doing so well. So if one comparison that I could give between Australian and Filipino education is that it's not as stressful. You remember the days you have to submit reports every day? Yes. I hear violent reactions. That's not how it is in Australia. So it's really more of what you show in the classroom and how you take it out when you practice it during your internships. Questions so far from anyone? Okay. Alright, so another thing that we are really proud of is career focus. Well, how we steer students is that when we counsel them, we really think long term. So we do ask where you plan to take your education to after you graduate, and that's very important to us. Here in the Philippines, I know that we're very limited in terms of programs, right? So if you take up business, you have a list of jobs that you already have a background of. In Australia, it's a really wide list of options that you probably hear some job descriptions that are so new or so unique. But because the market is so big and there's so many demands for different kinds of job titles, one program can open to at least 100 different kinds of doors. So that's one of the things that are very exciting about studying in Australia, and of course, being hosted programs through Southern Cross University. Okay. Alright, so we have 3 sessions available per year. It's also one of the things that make it very accessible to the students in the international community. We have one in February, we have another one in July, and another one in November. So earlier I was talking to actually 3 students already who are coming in for the February intake. So if you want to explore, maybe talk about your program or talk about a possible pathway for you, let me know. We can discuss it over our table right there. Yeah? Questions so far? Okay, maybe you're thinking of the fees, at least curious. Our bachelor programs are ranging from 20,000 to 22,000 Australian dollars. Alright, and our masters are ranging from $24,000 to $25,000. Now, since you are here at the World Connect, and World Connect is one of our biggest partners, for those who will be applying to Southern Cross University, you will be granted $5,000 off on the second year of your tuition fee. Alright, so if you want to know more about the scholarships we're offering, please feel free to approach me at the table. Okay. So these are basically pathway programs for students or college graduates. And we have those for high school graduates. So we're pretty much very accessible to more students now. So we're not just catering to those applying for the masters, we're not just catering to those applying for the bachelors, we're already catering to a younger market. Alright, and here is our list of the most popular programs for 2017. So any of those that you feel you can relate to, please come to me later. Okay, so this is just a more detailed presentation of what the year looks like. Because now we're offering aviation as well. Anybody here who's interested in aviation? Just curious. Yes, future pilot? Why not? This is a very good option for you. So maybe we can chat later. Alright. Okay, and for those who are looking into engineering, do we have engineers here? The good thing about SE is that we develop a program that combines both the MBA and engineering management. So for those who want to explore this particular program, it's very good. Take advantage of this because it's rare that you get your business and you get your engineering management in one program. So again, we emphasize the potential of our internships because of our industry partners. So we do, here's the rank. If you can see, 99% of internship companies express their interest in absorbing our students. And at least 85% end up getting absorbed after graduation. Okay, so here are some of the companies that we work with. So I'm pretty sure you are familiar with companies like Disney, Marriott, Intercontinental. Being partners with them has given us a lot of leeway in putting our students in very good positions. And of course, it's very satisfying for them to be part of companies like these. Yeah? Okay, so this is just, we offer internship programs for enrolled college students. So if this is any interest for you guys, if any of you are still in school and would like to talk about internships that you might be part of, please let me know. Okay, so I'll just skip through that. And like I said, for our applicants from World Connect, since they are celebrating their 10th year and we do want to extend more lenience to our students, we'll be offering a 5,000 off their second year in SE. So if you want to know more, you can talk to one of the counselors or you can discuss scholarship requirements with me later, just right on that table. Okay, so again, just to wrap up the presentation, Southern Cross University is welcoming more Filipino students and we're hoping to see more of you in the next coming intakes. The next one is in November, but I think if you're going to be applying now, most of you will be for the February intake. Okay, questions so far? Okay, so if any of you would like to chat more or talk about your current credentials and what pathway you may be able to access through us, please let me know. Our table is just right there. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Miss Alma. Now, friends who now has plans in going to Australia, Kinsaman, raise your hands. There. Let's give a big round of applause to World Connect to Philippines for having this activity. Tagaan ko sa masipang pakpa. Learn, earn, live in Australia through World Connect to Philippines. The schools in Australia, ladies and gentlemen. We'll now move on. Let's go ahead and get acquainted with the available schools in Canada and Ireland. Before I get to present to you our next speaker, please focus yourselves to our AVP presentation.
A warm hello from Canada, the second largest country in the world. Blessed with incredible nature, modern cities, and a vast array of world-renowned educational institutions. From large, prestigious city universities, major community colleges, and renowned technical institutes, to intimate universities and colleges in mid-sized towns and rural areas, Canada has the perfect match for each student. We are proud to host the 7th largest international student population in the world. There are currently over 265,000 international students in Canada across all levels of study. Become a part of the growing international student community in Canada and study at one of our many quality institutions. This is what Canadian education is known for around the world. Research. Intensive universities with the most advanced and current academic programs so you can compete successfully in a globalized world and make a contribution to your field and society. Canadian colleges and polytechnics conduct major applied research. Scientists who are global leaders in their fields benefit from Canada being ranked 4th for scientific research in the world. By the way, almost 50% of Canada's research publications have co-authors from other countries. This is double the world average. State-of-the-art facilities with the newest technological equipment. You will enjoy our top-notch study environments that will make it easy to gather new knowledge and work with teams from around the world. And you can benefit from plenty of real hands-on experience during your studies, so you can learn to apply your new skills in theory and practice on and off campus. You will have access to motivating teachers who have cross-cultural understanding and student-centered learning approaches. They will encourage and help you to achieve your best academic results. An active campus life with lots of possibilities to make new friends and have a good time. And no matter what field you want to work in the future, we show you the path of how to get there. From giving you the information you need on what to study and where to access the information you need to obtain your study permit and visa. And if you need to boost your English or French skills, we will be guiding you to programs offered at one of our many accredited language schools. Canada is bilingual and excels in second language education. And Canada offers a variety of scholarships, especially designed for international students from around the world. Canada offers you a world full of opportunities to achieve your dream. And yes, it can get cold, but our warm welcome will make you feel at home from your very first day. More information, www.cdie-bcei.ca.
Thousands of international students choose Ireland as the location in which to further their education. It's not hard to understand why. In Ireland, education is a pleasure. Living and studying in Ireland is an enjoyable, unforgettable experience. Ireland is a safe and friendly country. We are the warmest, friendliest people in the world. Ireland is an educated, English-speaking country in Europe, with close cultural, economic and educational ties to the English-speaking world, including the UK, our nearest neighbour, and the USA. Which is why so many leading global companies have chosen Ireland as the best location for the European headquarters. Ireland offers a wide educational curriculum from which to choose. From creative technologies to centres of scientific and technological excellence, to renowned humanities faculties. Qualifications gained in Ireland have the highest international recognition. Ireland produces highly employable graduates, many of whom are global leaders, heads of some of the world's largest corporations. Once here, international students experience a learning environment that is distinctly supportive, where individual access to academic leaders and tutors is commonplace, where experienced advisors help international students by easing their path of integration into Irish educational and social life, and where that famous Irish hospitality makes you feel right at home. That's why Ireland is the education destination of choice for so many international students. Ireland's creative and innovative culture makes Ireland an inspiring place to study, a rich resource for the most inquisitive and curious scholars. In Ireland, we cater for the most discerning international students, with high standards of quality student accommodation both on and off campus, great student sports and social facilities, and everywhere there's that warm, easy Irish way of life. The physical landscape of Ireland is breathtaking. The countryside and the coast, so beautiful, it pulls you outdoors. It forms a lush green hinterland for international students to explore, to enjoy, or simply to observe. Excellent intercity connections by road, rail and air make it easy and pleasant to explore the entire country, from the relaxation of walking to the thrill of surfing on the crest of the highest waves. It's all here. Ireland. Education is in our DNA. The diversity of educational choices vast, the culture unique, and the opportunities immense. Education in Ireland. The choice is yours.
Friends, to tell us more about Educo Ireland, let's welcome the Regional Sales Marketing Officer Philippines, Mr. Alex Martinez.
Hello everyone. Mas nga sa mga yung ilaw. Okay, it's okay. So, how are you guys? Sakit na bilikod nyo, nakakailang presentation na ba? Sana makinig mo din kayo sa akin. Anyway, so I'm Alex Martinez. Okay? I'm the Regional Sales and Marketing Manager for the Philippines of Educo Global. Now, just to show what Educo means, is that our company, which is based in Australia, alright, can you still hear me? Yes. Alright, so our company, which is based in Australia, has owned and in collaboration schools in Australia, Canada, the United States, and in Ireland. Okay, recently lang in Ireland. So, what I'm going to present to you now is opportunities for Canada and in Ireland. Okay, so I got about 20 minutes to present. Okay. Alright, so why Canada? Sino may gusto Canada? Konti lang, sana mas marami sa Ireland. Okay, so, why Canada? Okay. Canada, well, safety, no? Wala pa naman tayo masyadong nababalitaan binasakay sa Canada o yung nagbarilan doon. Low crime rate, okay? Diversity, there's a lot of multicultural nationalities na migrating and of course are studying also in Canada. Affordability, the living cost and the tuition fees that we're going to present is, competitive, okay? Local qualification, family center, okay? So, na-discuss naman kanina that you can also bring your family in Canada. And we got professional and migration pathways, which I'm going to explain later. Okay, so there's this skill shortage in British Columbia. Our schools is located in Vancouver, which is in the province of British Columbia. Kung nakita niyo yung video kanina, di ba may mga snow? That is the other part of Canada. Sa British Columbia, naging snow pero hindi ganun kataas yung snow nila. Okay. Alright, so there's a demand for these kinds of managers, mostly in finance and marketing. And so senior managers, which also indicated yung mga magiging hourly wage nila. Okay, I can discuss this later on with sa ating question. Alright, so this is our first school which I'm going to present in Canada, which is Naxenda School of Management. Okay? This is located in the heart of Vancouver. Okay, nakikita niyo yung bilog na yun, tapos yung tatlong building, nandun sa likod yung school natin. Okay? It is right beside the train station, so it is really accessible. The courses we offer here is for business administration and in hospitality management. So how many here are commerce graduates? And for HRM, so we got opportunities for you. Okay. Even kung hindi kayo graduate, you can still apply for this course. Alright, so Accenda was established in 2004. Okay, so there are about 200 students now from Canada and from other countries. Recently, may mga napadala na tayo mga students here, okay, from a different part of the country. Okay, international students in Accenda can work 20 hours per week off campus. As explained kanina, while you're studying, you can work part-time. Okay? Now, if you graduated in Accenda, take note, it's a bachelor's degree. You will have a post-study work right there for 3 years. Sounds good? This is for full-time. Okay. Now, we got 4 intakes. January, April, July, and October. When we say intakes, ito yung start of classes, which you can enroll. The next intake, malapit na in October, but if we will going to apply, magka-qualify tayo for the January intake. Okay. Right, so Accenda has education quality assurance. It means hindi siya fly-by-night school. Okay. Legitimate school tayo in Vancouver. Okay. Alright, so this is our first course, which is the Bachelor of Business Administration. Okay. Now, this for 3.5 years. Now, we got concentrations. Pag sinabi natin concentrations, kumbaga sa atin ito yung major. Kumbaga ako nung nag-aaral ako ng business administration, nag-major ako ng marketing. Ang tawag doon sa kanila is concentration. You can go for marketing management, human resource management, general business management, accounting, or international business management. Okay. Now, the course is for 3.5 years. Now, kanina, sino yung graduate na dito ng business? Ma'am, ano yung natapos ng course? Anong major? Human resource. Okay, so kung kukuha tayo ng human resource, okay, pag sinabi natin courses, that is subjects. Meron ang makikredit sa inyong mga subjects. So if you graduated for human resource management, there will be a credit of about 25 subjects. So yung 3.5 years nyo mababawasan pa. That will be under our third-party evaluator, which is ECE or yung WES. Okay? So sounds good. So hindi mo tatapusin yung buong 3.5 years. Okay. Now, kunwari, hindi ka naman talaga graduate ng business. Like, let's say, nurse ka dati, but you want to explore the business course, para kang high school graduate, kukunin mo yung 4 subjects. Okay? But nevertheless, you are still eligible doon sa post-study work right now, 3 years. Imagine you can work full-time ng 3 years after you graduated. Now, the other course that we are offering is Bachelor of Hospitality Management. Well, the Hospitality Management kasi, in Vancouver and Toronto, para sila naglalaban na sila yung pinakamaraming tourist destination. So there's a lot of restaurants and hotels. So if you finish up this course, you got a lot of opportunity to get employed in the hotels there and the restaurants, okay? The program is for 37 subjects plus 1 capstone course. Ibig sabihin yan, parang ito yung thesis defense nyo. Okay? And then you got a 6-month paid internship, which is part of the program. Yung internship nyo meron nyo bayad. Aside doon sa 20 hours per week na ginagawa nyo. Alright, these are the tuition fee per course. Okay, that's 1,499 Canadian dollars. Okay. Per course, kung sinabi natin per subject. Okay. Ang required natin is 3 subjects. So, ang initial tuition deposit niya is about 5,996. Well, you need to enroll for 4. Okay, I can discuss this later on sa table. Okay. Now, the succeeding semester natin, kasi twice per year, is about 3 subjects, which is about 4,497 Canadian dollars. Okay, it's still affordable. Last 5 minutes for Canada. Okay. Alright, so admission requirements, transcript of records, diploma, passport copy, and IELTS score of 6.5. Now, sino dito ang wala pang IELTS? Marami. You have not to worry because you can apply even without IELTS. As long as at least second-year college and you came from an institution or yung school nyo which the medium of instruction is in English. In which I know, yung mga school natin here in the Philippines, ang medium of instruction is English. You just go to the registrar and get that certification. And then there's no need for you to take out the IELTS. Ayos ba? Right. Ano kayo sa point natin? Okay. Next. Alright. So, na-explain ko na kanina yung post-study work permit, which is for 3 years. Okay? Now, let's say kung graduate na tayo. Nakakuha na ako ng post-study work right, yung permit natin for 1 year. Now, yung nakakuha natin na permit, binigyan tayo ng full-time job. Kung magaling na regular employee ka na, hindi ka sa contractual. You will be eligible para sa British Columbia Provincial Nominee Program. Ano to? I think for permanent residency na. Okay? You can apply na dito, eligible na. Matatahimik kayo, ang ganda niya, no? Alright? So I'll explain that later on. So, just to continue on the time, our second student we have here, Asian Arbitus College, also located in Vancouver. Okay. Well, we also got accreditation. It's a very legitimate school. But this time, yung mga in-offer natin dito is vocational programs lang. Okay. In which we can have our courses kasi business lang dito is for business management, hospitality management, marketing, and IT. So, ito yung leveling of education. So, this is the most popular, yung co-op diploma. What does it says? Okay. In the first 6 months, you have your academic term, nasa classroom ka. In the next 6 months, internship ka na. Paid internship. Okay? Now, while in your academic term, can you work for 20 hours per week? Yes. Okay. Now, ando ka na sa full-time mo, internship, in 6 months. Can you still work full-time? Can you still work for 20 hours? Yes, kung may lakas ka pa, kasi full-time ka na nagtatrabaho dito eh. Baka naman bumulag na kayo nung ma-overtake na kayo, di ba? Okay. Alright. Now, the other one is honors diploma with specialization. Okay. This is for academic lang. Okay. So, in the first 6 months, basic business, and then the next 6 months, you specialize in business management, hospitality management, marketing, or international trade. Okay. Now, keyword, pag may co-op diploma, ganun din, 12 months sa loob ng academic, and then 12 months internship. Full-time work. Okay. Naglang. Alright, so this is our tuition fees, which is about 9,000 Canadian dollars pagdating sa diploma, which is very affordable. And for the honors co-op diploma is about 16,000 Canadian dollars. That's for 2 years. Initial deposit, hindi naman mabayaran ng buo. That's only for, you need to pay about 33% or 25% of the total tuition fee. And then you can arrange yung payment scheme, pwedeng monthly or every 2 months. Pagdating na lang din sa Canada, you can arrange that, okay? Alright, so ang kagandahan dito in RB2s, we've got a lot of intake dates. Actually, every month we intake dates, okay? So anytime you can apply, once you get approved, then you can fly to Canada. Sounds good? Alright. So, health insurance, well, the school will cover the first 3 months of your insurance. Okay. And then, muna succeeding, you can apply it. Hindi mo siya kamahal. Alright, so we also get pathways. You take up yung, nag-arbitrus muna kayo, and then you decided to take up the bachelor's degree, so there are some subject that can be credited. So, mababawasan pa rin yung stay. Alright? So, yes, that's it for Canada. Thank you very much. Okay. So,